Unicorn secrets, everyone. 3 things that you do not need, you absolutely do not need to start a business, to have your business thrive, to have your business grow, to have your courses filling, whatever the things you want to have happen are. And I'm going to share some insights from Matthew McConaughey, because I'm thinking about him a lot today, and I'll tell you why in a moment. Welcome, everybody, to the Unicorn Secrets Show. My name is Elizabeth Ocean, and this is the show for women entrepreneurs and visionary leaders to get the strategies and skills to up-level so you can fill your courses, your programs with dream clients that you totally love working with, and you can make a business that's aligned with your heart and your soul and do what you love. Say hello in the comments down below if you're watching on any platform where you can comment, because I like to create community and leaders who are connected. So I'm going to be sharing with you 3 things that you don't need in your business. And the reason I'm doing this is because I find that a lot of women leaders are out chasing the next shiny object, or out chasing the thing that somebody tells you, you need this thing, and you need this thing, and you need this thing, and you need so many different things in your business. It's easy to get confused and to lose sight, and then to pull back and decide that you don't even want to do it anymore because you get confused about all the different things there are to do. So I'm going to clarify for you what you do need to do by telling you 3 things that you absolutely do not need to do in your business. But I want to start this episode by talking about Matthew McConaughey. Can we just get real for a second? This guy, I've always had a crush on. He's super fantastic, and he's a great actor. But here's what's really amazing. A lot of you have been noticing as well. He's doing a launch. He became an author. So he went from award-winning actor to now author, to now course creator, online coach, mentor, teacher. And this is blowing my mind because, and it should blow yours too. Type the word blow in the comments down below. If this is blowing your mind, it should blow yours, because I know that so many of you who I have the honor of teaching and guiding, you have online courses, mentorship, coaching, and an online business. And you're like, I got to make this work. I don't know if this is going to work, all the things. And it's such an enormous industry, and it's such an important industry. It's such an industry that is making shifts and changes in people's lives. And it's also a lucrative industry. Let's be real. Matthew McConaughey would not be doing this if it wasn't also in some way financially rewarding. So I want to just tell you that if any part of you thinks like, I don't know, maybe I shouldn't do it, maybe the world is changing, maybe like online coaching is dead, like when people say that, please block them from your feed forever, because it is a lie. It is a lie that I don't want you to believe. Because if people like Matthew McConaughey can come on the scene now in 2023 and go, I'm going to launch an online course, your mind should be blown, and you should be running at online courses, online mentorship, online group programs, and an online business, because it can give you the freedom that you've been longing for. I promise you, it's real and it's incredible. So I'm going to teach you these 3 things in a moment, but I just wanted to start off with this announcement because I've been hearing from a number of you like, oh, I'm on Matthew McConaughey's event and da-da-da. And it's like, stop, take a pull back for a moment and watch. He's launching one of the things that I teach, an online signature program, another thing that I teach, and filling a group program with people he loves working with, another thing that I teach. Now, what's interesting about what he's doing is you're not really going to see Matthew McConaughey. You're not going to see him live that much. It's other people running it for him. And what we need now are courses and programs that are intimate, because there are some big names in the industry and huge names in the world now starting to do online courses and programs. Even look at what are those masterclass, those things where it's like, this is I'm whoever they are, like a big name chef or a big name actor or a big name fashion designer or a big name artist or whatever it is. They're like, this is my thing. I'm this person, and this is my masterclass. So that's what they do. And it's so cool. And if they're doing it, it is proof. It is absolutely living proof that this industry is here to stay, and it's not going anywhere. The industry of online coaching and mentorship, of guidance, of you making a difference, transformational work is here to stay, because this is what Matthew McConaughey is doing. He's not just like, I'm just going to do a random course on like cooking or fashion. He's doing a course and a program and an entire day on self-development, life transformation, awakening. It's freaking amazing. It's so cool because it is proof, again, it is proof that this industry is here to stay and that you can have a place in this industry. There is room for you. And let me stand for you. If any part of you goes, well, and I looked at it too, I was like, well, I'm not Matthew McConaughey. I don't have a billion followers. I'm not a household name known worldwide. Perfect. Because you don't need to be. So if any part of you tells that story, like, I'm not that thing, I can't be that thing, give yourself a break and know that you have your own special sauce that needs to come to the world, that people don't necessarily want to be part of a program with 500,000 people in it. They want to be part of intimate containers now. What we've learned over the past few years is that people need to be known, and they need intimacy, connection, reality, alignment, support. People want to be part of something where they're known and they're held accountable. Because the problem with programs that have like 500,000 million people joining them is that you're just a number and you will get lost. And that's why our programs are intimate containers where I know every single person in them. I know their businesses intimately. And that's the work that I love to do. And that's what I'm dedicated to doing, is making sure that I'm the one coaching you. Anyway, Matthew McConaughey. It's blowing my mind today because I'm like, what? Are you all paying attention to this? Do you understand how much power and possibility there is in you having an online coaching and mentorship business? Put yes in the comments down below if you're open to the possibility. Put what your business is in the comments down below if you want to move forward and have this kind of thing in your world, some kind of an online program, some kind of something that moves you forward. And I know that so many of you already have courses, like you already have the things, you already have programs, you've taken courses and you've already set yours up. Now it's time for you to get it out there. And that's what I'm here to help you do. Okay, but I promised you also 3 things I'm going to teach you that you don't need in order to have your business thriving, in order to get your course in front of the world, because I don't want you to blow your energy out and spread out into things that you do not need to have. How many of you are with me? Put a big heck yes in the comments down below if you are with me with not over spreading yourself around, but you're actually wanting to have something that works. Put works in the comments down below if that's what you want. Okay, I'm going to teach you 3 things that you do not need. I'll talk more about Matthew McConaughey later. I'm just so stoked. Okay. 3 things that you absolutely do not need in order to have a thriving business, a full practice, group programs that are full with 10, 20, 30, 50 people in your group programs where they're paying you long-term sustainable income. 3 things you do not need. Are you ready for these? Think about what you think you don't need in the comments and put them down in the comments down below right now. Number 1, you do not actually need a website. You do not need a fancy website. You do not need a build-out website. You do not need to pay $10,000 for a website. You do not need to pay for website maintenance. Now, if you have one, that's great. But don't make yourself think, I got to get a website and then I'll start my business. I got to get a website and then somehow magically the clients will find me through the portal of my website. It's a lie. It is not true. And if you're telling yourself this lie that your clients will somehow magically come once you build a website, you're going to be sourly and sorely disappointed. You'll pour all this money and time into your perfect, beautiful website, and then you'll set it out there and wait. And you'll wait. And clients will not come as a result of your website. Clients don't come as a result of your website. Clients come as a result of you, your platform, your magnetism, your email list, your launches, and what you have to offer. And these are all the things that I teach in my programs. I don't teach you how to build a perfect website, but I teach you how to build a funnel that brings people towards you. So you do not need a website. So scratch it off your list. You can get away with simple opt-in pages. I'll teach you how to do more of those later. Okay, so that's number 1. You don't need a website. Just like get rid of that myth. Scratch it off your list. Number 2. This might blow your mind as well. If I'm blowing your mind, put it in the comments down below. You do not need, the second thing that you absolutely do not need, get this. I know so many of you have created beautiful, pre-done, great video, fancy, amazing produced courses. Or you've written them out, you know exactly what the course is, but maybe you haven't filmed it yet. Some of you have filmed it and put it up on a course hosting software, and there it sits, gathering dust, calling out to you late at night at like midnight when you're, and it's like, launch me, pay attention to me. And it's gathering dust. And there's this little bit of shame. You're like, I put all that energy into that course and I got nothing. And there's disappointment. So you do not need a pre-done course. The reason for that is if you do a pre-done course, it can sit on a shelf and collect dust, and it's not real and in the moment for people. So you do not need a pre-done course. We need you to get clients first, course second. Build your business in the right order. It's one of the things I'm teaching at my Unleashed training this week, is to build your business in the right order. And that is critical to building your business and to having it actually work. So the first thing you do not need is a website. It's definitely, especially not like a beautiful, fancy website. The second thing you do not need is a pre-done course. Like, you don't need to have it all already set, and you certainly don't need it fully recorded and magically produced and sitting collecting dust. You don't need it pre-done in order to put people through a program. I prefer live. I'll share why in future trainings and when you train with me. Okay, so website you don't need, pre-done course you don't need. The third thing that you absolutely do not need in order to have a thriving, magical, wonderful business full of dream clients, full of consistent income, is a massive social media following. Social media is basically zero. I post on social media. I use social media, but it is not a direct line to clients. People will tell you this, and it is another lie. And then you spend time building up your social media following and thinking you have to do all these, like, you got to like dance on social media. You can dance on social media if you want, but you do not need to do that to get clients. You can do you in an aligned way with what's you to do. And if dancing is yours, do it. But you don't need that in order to have a business that is thriving, in order to have a six-figure business that is doing really well and bringing you secure income for your family. You don't need that. You need a group of clients. You need people paying attention to you. You don't need those people necessarily on social media. If you have it, it's a bonus. But the thing you do need is your email list. Because your email list is your personal connection with people. It is the place where you can build relationships that are real. Sometimes social media relationships are fickle and they don't actually necessarily lead to clients. They can in some cases, but your email list is going to be 1,000 times more effective than any social media. Which means you need to have like 1 million followers on social media in order to even have a business that starts to work. And then they can take your social media account and shut it down at any moment. So you definitely need to make sure that you have your email list always. So which of these three things, the website, the pre-done, prepackaged course, or the massive social media following, is the one that you've been like aching for and gripping towards and like striving for? Which one has been the one that you've been striving for, that you've actually been using as an excuse to not launch your courses or your programs? You've been using it as an excuse to not just get out there and get some clients and get some money coming in. You've been using it as an excuse to not get visible. You're like, oh, I got to build up this website first. First, I got to build up this fancy website. And meanwhile, where are you? Where are your videos? Where are your emails? Where are you getting out there and being of service to your potential clients so that they can form relationships with you and join your courses and programs? You can have a simple business. Everybody breathe into that. You can have a simple, sustainable business that works without doing all the things that don't actually get you results. They don't matter that much. And I'm sorry if I'm breaking your heart and you're like, but my website is so beautiful and I poured into it, or like, oh, but my social media following is everything, or like, oh, but I created this course and I paid so much money for all the videos and all the things, and now it's sitting there collecting. I'm sorry if I'm breaking your heart, but that's what I'm here to do, because I want you to have a business that is successful and real. I don't want you to have a fake business that's just smoke and mirrors. I want you to have something that is real and has a solid foundation and is sustainable. Are you with me? Put yes if you're with me in the comments down below. Which of those 3 things are you willing to drop right now so that you can focus on your clients, focus on your actual people, focus on what actually works? And what actually works is being with people. What actually works is events. What actually works is forming relationships through the power of speaking and leadership. When we look at Matthew McConaughey, he's going from being an actor to being a leader and a speaker who has a program to offer. But first, he's speaking and he's leading. He's telling stories. He's showing up for your transformation. It's incredible and powerful. And I want you to know that that's what your people want from you. That's great. He's doing what he's doing, but he's not helping women with weight loss or relationships or boundaries or total transformation or finding their soul purpose or helping children and families. Like, what is it that you're here to do? Lean into that and know that there is so much power in it. I hope that this episode helps you. I'm just about to go into the Unleashed event this week with an incredible group of women leaders from around the world. And I'm going to be teaching them how to stand in their own power, how to create their own programs and courses, and how to launch and fill them into the world. I'm going to be teaching them how to become the most confident, radiant, compassionate, whole, aligned, incredible speakers that anyone has ever seen. I'm so excited to guide this group of women. If you haven't gotten in yet, theunleashedevent.com, there's like less than 24 hours before we begin. We have 2 spots left. So join us, theunleashedevent.com. If you're seeing this video after the fact, email me or send me a message and find out how we can work together anyway. I hope that this episode helped you. So the 3 things that you do not need, make sure you have those written down. Website, pre-done course, giant social media, and lean into what is happening in the world today. What leaders do you see doing the exact strategies that you know work that maybe you haven't leaned into? Get some more support and accountability around you. I'd be happy to guide you. So send me a message. All you need now is that 1 degree shift, that little bit of support and accountability up around you, some structures, some things that are working right now to help you to launch your amazingness into the world. The time is gone for you to wait, for you to take time to do things. Let's get you going right now. It's such a ripe time. We are in April. So let's get your business working and thriving before the summer so that your summer can feel easeful. You got 2 months to do it. So this next 3 days is going to make a huge difference. I'm so excited for those of you who are coming. I can't wait to work with you deeper, dive in with you. I'm so excited. It's going to be incredible. So anyway, I wanted to come on here and make you this quick episode and talk about what I saw Matthew McConaughey doing, because you all can do it. It's powerful. Keep working on your business. Keep being amazing, because when you do, we make this world a better place together. I'll see you soon, everybody. Bye.